What's going on? It's Michelle the Prophet. If you came across this video, this reading is for you. It is a pick a pal video, and the topic is what makes you so uniquely beautiful inside and out. Okay, as you can see, we do have an extended, which will be linked below, on Patreon, who's currently crushing on YouTube and Plus. Thank you so much once again for on my channel. Each photo, I do believe, is just like a selfie of someone, so I don't really know the details. I think Pal 1 is wearing like a leopard shirt, Pal 2 has braids, and Pal 3, that individual has curls. Okay, so whichever one is the most aesthetically pleasing to you. Thank you so much once again, and I will see y'all in y'all section. Bye. Hi, Pal 1. If you chose this photo right here, this section of the video is for you. And we want to know what makes Pal 1 so uniquely beautiful. Ask for clear, honest, and concise messages for Pal 1 in regards to what makes them so uniquely beautiful, Lord. I ask that these messages pull them closer to you. So we have the Devil card. Some of you can be an earth sign. Oh wow, that is really close. How when you can be an earth sign, I'm getting Capricorn very heavily. Six of Pentacles. So we talk about Scorpio's dark side a lot, right? But I do feel like Capricorn really does reflect such a deep dark side as well, because in reality, Capricorn is really symbolic for like a demon. And I'm not saying that you are a demon, but I do feel like Capricorns can have that depth that they're not really like recognized for a lot. So yeah, we are seeing like that. Like you have a contrast, like you could have a deep dark side, and then you can also have like a lighthearted side that I do feel like people do take you for. But a lot of the times what makes you uniquely beautiful is like the dark side of you, or more so like your ability to be able to have that contrast. It's something about your effect that you have on others, in particular Pal 1. And then with the Six of Pentacles and the King of Wands, that is like that just natural, vibrant confidence and attraction that comes along with that. Like your confidence is really unbreakable as well because of that depth without you even knowing it. I feel like the other side of you is the King of Wands energy. I'm sorry, I know my cards are so wordy. How King of Wands is just like very, almost like cocky, honestly, at times, but it's cocky in a charismatic way, and it is a very uniquely beautiful part of you, just for the fact that it's something that you've gained over time. It's something that like when you were able to go in on the deep end or the dark side, if you went through like what is it called, the dark night of the soul, like when you go through metamorphosis or realizations, awakenings, and things like that, or just any painful experience you could point to, those experiences really did, it's really what made you like have more confidence. Because it's at what point is it like, well, fuck it, like, you know, you're really living this life, why wouldn't you like truly embody that in who you are and everything like that, and how you carry yourself. So that is the King of Wands. Like, don't get me wrong, you definitely, if you were to want to be cocky, you can basically back it up. And this, I'm like, I don't know how one, like, this has to do with your unique beauty in one way, shape, or another, because it's unique to your storyline. It's unique to your personal experiences. Like, you're the only person who has been in real time in your experiences, and, you know, it doesn't matter, like, 1,000 other people could go through the same exact thing that you go through, but they're not going to go through it or see it or have the perspective that you have about it, you know? It's like you tapped into that through bad experiences. And that is what kind of makes like your come up like unique. Okay, because you really just like came from the gutter, like you started from the bottom. All right, and when I say started from the bottom, I mean when it comes to really like possibly like for some of you your confidence, or just like your self-image, how you view yourself. Really, like I'm saying, like for a few of you, it's because of just your confidence, you know. Started from the bottom, like as far as like from something, I don't know. It doesn't always have to be like one way. All right, so we have the Ace of Cups here with the Six of Wands. Ooh, yeah. Okay, this is interesting because this is something that you are praised for. Many people may know about your past or your storyline, or you know, what you went through or something like that. That you come from some sort of beginnings that are like possibly like, I don't know, like maybe, you know, you were hurt as a child, or maybe it's something like that. Like somebody could have had like a upbringing to where everybody knows what happened to you, because like when it happened, like you were a kid and you really had like no way of not getting that information out there. I don't know what this is exactly, but it is something that could have happened before to you in the past that was not necessarily good, like it was bad, you feel me? And then now, like who you are today with the new confidence that you have now, it's like that past thing is seen as the reason why you're pedestaled, or seen in the positive light that you're seen in now, if that makes sense. Yeah, that is very unique, honestly, because just the way that I have to explain that. For those of you who resonate with, like, y'all just get it. I'm hearing, like, gut feelings, like, you just feel it, like, in your gut, you know what I'm saying, of what I'm saying. And you know what I'm trying to say, because you know your experiences. And that is very unique. That's different. I hear power. This is going to be interesting. I can't wait to see what Pal 1 says in the comments. All right, so what's going on with Pal 1? What makes Pal 1 so uniquely beautiful? We got the Two of Swords, Eight of Cups, Ace of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles. This is beyond how you actually look, okay? Because I feel like it's something about how you look that makes people want to categorize you. It makes people want to think of you one way, look at you one way, because you are beautiful, obviously very physically beautiful. But just because of that, you still actively make the decision to be who you are. Like, you don't allow how you look, or anything for that matter, to determine. You don't walk by sight, honestly. This is really what I'm trying to say. Ultimately, you do not walk by sight in any situation, but particularly how you look, like I said, it makes people want to maybe put you in a box, or view, like, think of you one way, but you end up contradicting that through your individuality. You have a very beautiful individuality, okay? Whatever this experience could have been when you were in the gutter. Like, these words like gutter and gut and stuff like that, like, this keeps making a correlation to me, right? Whatever that could have been abandonment. It could have been that. It could have been, yeah, like some parental problems, issues with authority, as far as like neglect or abandonment, or maybe just severe abuse, severe control that you had to overcome and get out of that. That's what makes your story just so beautiful. Like, wow, like, look at what this person was able to do. As far as like walk away from something that you did deeply love and care for. And this could be anything, y'all. This is family shit. Like, this is not romance or none shit like that, right? Like, this is like family shit that you were able to overcome. That I don't know. It has a lot to do with your beautiful aura. I want to tell Pal 1 to comment a red heart if you chose Pal 1. And let me know how this resonated for you, because obviously, like, I want to connect the puzzles. This is general, so it's a lot of different energies splattered here. But yeah, I do feel like for some of you, a few of you, maybe just one person, this does resonate. So once again, thank you so much for coming as far as me. We're going to head over to Patreon. We are going to see who's currently crushing on my Pal 1s. Again, thank you for coming as far as me, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Hi, Pal 2. If you chose this photo right here, this section of the video is for you. And we want to know what makes Pal 2 so uniquely beautiful. Thank you so much for this beautiful opportunity. Ooh, thank you. Ask for clear, honest, and concise messages for Pal 2. We have the Shadow Lanterns. Ooh, we already coming in strong. Beautiful light, Pal 2. You're light. You shine very bright. Like, literally. I'm not even trying to be, like, funny or corny. But, yeah, you shine. Like, it is something about you. The first thing I feel from you is your light. Oh, my gosh. You're almost blinding how bright you are. Very beautiful. Okay, you could be just shiny. Like, skin could be glowing. Could be doing something different with your regimen, skin regimen. Very much moist. It's giving moist, all right? Ain't no dry areas. That could be like your face or just your body in general. Very nice, beautiful skin. And then I'm also getting that obviously it is your aura. It is something that is like non-tangible as well about you, but that is very bright. Like, you are a light. You are a star. Pal 2. You chose Pal 2. You're a fucking star. Literally, y'all. This shit is crazy. Like, I'm looking at a star. I'm looking for a yellow bone, long hair star. What song is that? Get out the way. Pretty boy coming through. Me and my crew. Something like that, right? Is that Pretty Boy? Yeah, Pretty Boy swag. Literally tagging that below. Go ahead and listen to that. Because come and get in my car. Is that what he said? You fucking with a star. Fuck with me, we go to Mars. Something like that, y'all. Literally. I'm not even trying to gas y'all like that, but I really am, though, because y'all are a star. What the fuck is going on here? I can't stop saying that, but yeah, you poured... Oh my goodness. The beautiful things, the universe, the divine source, all that shit, right, is what directly pours into you. Your cup is open for all, like, the beautiful, like, joys and like I don't know, like, you directly, you plugged in, you locked in to divine, okay? You have your own personal avenue, relationship, access to divinity, to God. I hear Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. For some of you, your relationship with Jesus Christ, your relationship with God, Spirit, whatever it is, jeez, it has you shining so bright. This is crazy. I don't even know, like, what is this? Someone could have a relationship with the moon. Worship the moon, maybe, like, worship the moon, or like you are tied to the moon cycle in one way, shape, or another, okay? Now I hear Voodoo by Frank Ocean. Y'all can be very artistic. Y'all can be very... Y'all could be very much like, maybe like creative. I want to really say innovative with your decision making, to where you dream big and you really do go big. Like, you really do. Like, you end up doing all the things that you say you're gonna do, or you do reach your goals, you reach your dreams, like, or you will. But I feel like that some of y'all already know, like, you know this already because it has already happened. Or you just know, like, you know something about yourself, and you know that you are going to be, like, everything that you want to be. I don't know. It's something about that. that faith that you have is just pulling you closer and closer and closer to like such high, like it's very high frequency that I'm not even gonna lie, y'all. For some of y'all, this is unworldly. Like, this is not fleshly at all. The only fleshly thing this is the Two of Flags here, and I feel like that is just explaining your life path. Like, that's just explaining what you do physically, like what you're going to do, the plan. But the Child of Fire here with the Ace of Cups. Let's see. What's going on with Pal 2? What makes Pal 2 so uniquely beautiful? Yeah, I kind of just went on like a rant, Loki, but we'll see what continues. Because that kind of caught me off guard, y'all. So we have the Elder of Lands. What makes... Yeah, you have a lot of fire in your chart. This is also why you're like on fire. Two of Cups. You also have water. You have fire and water in your chart, and probably like no in between. If you do, it's like a little bit of air, just enough of air in your chart to sustain your fire, right? What makes Pal 2 so beautiful is that the relationships that you have with people, they are all genuine. You're genuinely like kind and nurturing and all that shit, right? But you also like, you have a personality, right? Like, you have a personality outside of being like perfect and holier than thou and shit, right? So it's like each friendship that you have, each relationship that you have in your life, even if it is a work relationship, like, it's genuine. Like, there's no funny business going on. People know who you are. They see you and you see them. Like, it's never like no weird shit with Pal 2, okay? This is what makes you uniquely beautiful as well. Because it is rare. Like, it's rare to really have that. And I feel like, I'm not even trying to be an asshole, but I do feel like this is one of those messages where some people are going to think that I'm talking about them, and I'm not. But those of you who, like, really, really know, I feel like it's for the people who really don't got that many 2 relationships. Like, you really probably got like 3 people off the top of your head you could think of where it's like, yeah, you can characterize that as like, yeah, these are my relationships in my life. Like, that's my friend, that's my family member, that's my whatever. And all of them are genuine though. And then anything else after that, it's like you don't consider, or that it wouldn't be at the top of your head because it wouldn't be really considered like a relationship in your life. It would be more so like maybe an acquaintance or something, or just need to know. I don't know. You're a black flag. You know how they say green flag, red flag, beige flag? You're a black flag. Because it is something about you that's just deeply passionate and deep. Like, you try to cover your stardom. You know that you're a star. Some of you just know that you're an earth angel, that you're special, like you're here for something. So you mask. This is very autism coded. So you can be on the spectrum of autism, or some of you can just be neurodivergent in one way or another. But specifically, masking is an autistic trait. So you do mask, you do cover, you know, you might have like a persona, like a shell that you have and you embody to kind of condense it. Wow. It's like your black flag is like, come if you dare. If you dare say you're ready to face the truth about yourself or face a mirror. If you, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you really ready to, like, spiritually elevate, then come into my life. It's like a dare almost meeting you. Okay, you're a black flag, whatever that means. I don't know if that's like a social media term. It's something I really just made up, and a concept that really just got brought up in this reading here. But Yeah, I hope that makes sense. So we're gonna head over to Patreon. We're gonna see who's currently crushing on pal twos. That is what makes you uniquely beautiful. And now I'm hearing One Direction, what makes you beautiful. All right, pal two. So if this were to part ways, thank you so much for coming this far, me, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Hi, pal three. If you chose this photo right here, this section of the video is for you. Okay, and we want to know for pal 3, what makes pal 3 uniquely beautiful? So much for this opportunity. Ask for clear, honest, and concise messages for pal 3 in regards to what makes pal 3 so uniquely beautiful. Pal 3, you can be very abundant in general. You can have a beautiful smile. You can have a wide smile. Something about your teeth too. What's going on with pal 3? 10 of Cups. What did I say? Come on now. Very abundant. Very much favored. Very much giving. God bless me. Highly favored. Favor ain't fair. Very much. Okay, you have it all, pal 3. You have it all. You have it all, literally. With the Devil card here in the Hierophant and the 10, you have it all, girl. Okay, I don't know how else to explain that because pal 3, it's like you take the good and the bad with life. You are blessed. Some of you have a very good family structure, supportive family structure, a big family. You come from a big family background. Or some of you have manifested that or cultivated that. You've created a big family, a big happy family. Lots of laugh, lots of joy, lots of playfulness, brightness, like just like wearing bright colors and just like a soft, nice life. Almost like a soft, like nice feminine life too. Like where you just get to like help your babies blossom and grow and become their own, you know, and you get to work. Some of you may just work with kids. You don't have your own kids. You work with kids who just like are attached to you. They do love you, and you know, you do love the kids, of course, but it's like, I don't know, it's something about like you really planting seeds through like you working here. Like this, some of you are meant to work with kids. I don't know why I feel like crying, because this is like confirmation for me on some like personal shit, but some of you are meant to work with kids. If you don't know this, all right, it's you have a healing superpower for that shit, man. For like healing kids, especially children who could have been hurt. And this could be something simple like they fell and scraped their knee. Just a hug, like from you, or words of encouragement, or whatever it may be. Interaction with you, very healing. You could be here. You're brought here to protect children. That's what you're here for. Someone's here to protect children and take care of them and nurture them. That's what they're here to do. And it might be crazy because some of you might feel like you don't have kids, or you don't want to have kids, or you don't see that in your future, like for you to personally have your own kids, whether you're a man or a woman. But you may never have your own kids, but you are literally, like, someone's literally here. So like, if you're considering applying to like a preschool or something like that, go ahead and do that, because you're meant for that. Okay, you are such a safe space, and I feel this so deeply in my heart as well. All right, so yeah, this is a gift that cannot be blocked by the devil. No doubts, any doubts or anything like that, hell no. This is a gift that God gave you. So it's like, it's almost like, I feel like this depiction here is like like a physical embodiment of God as far as like symbolically right now and in this moment. And it's giving like you having this gift bestowed onto you, and the devil on this side, because it's like this hand is like ready to bitch slap the devil if they need to. Like, it's just giving that, like, it's giving like, motherfucker, I dare you to, like, yeah, stay in your lane. All the devil can really do right now is hold out temptations for you to get some sort of attachments or addictions, whatever, all what he's about in order to bring you down. But you have to make that choice on your own, okay? Because it's not something he can just come and inflict on you, because you got a lot of fruit around you, pal 3. Lord have mercy. Even if the devil does send like their minions to tell you false truths or false hopes, or try to strip your power away, or try to manipulate a situation and tell a bunch of lies on you, whatever it is, like whoever it is that is in your energy, trying to like manipulate or in order to hold some sort of power over you. This could be like mental power, but it's like when you are so emotionally almost like on a high, on like a positive high, like you're in a very positive moment in your life, and you're getting fueled by that in such a beautiful way. And I know this is about what makes you uniquely beautiful. We're gonna get there, y'all. Okay, I'm sorry, but it doesn't work. I'm saying you have too much love available to you. You have too much goodness available to you, and too much abundance. There's too many flowers blossoming over around you. The grass is so bright green where you're at, and it's like you can't even look over at the next fence at anybody's yard, because it's like it's too much. You got, either some of you have like too many responsibilities, okay, or it is like a work thing when kids, it's like, yeah, you can't keep your eye off a kid for more than 2 seconds. And I am so for real when I say that, literally, because just yesterday, y'all, I'm cleaning out the garage, cleaning out our stuff, right? And some little girls who were like riding up down the street on their bikes come with my daughter in their hand. And they're like, oh, she walked off. She was like a door down. I was like, what? Like, she literally was playing in the yard with me. And I took my eye off of her for like not even a minute, but that is like all it needed. And I know that's so like TMI, and it just sounds horrible on my end, you know what I mean? But yeah, that shit was like nuts, okay? So that is just like an example, I guess, that could be used like symbolically here. I might cut that out, y'all, because that's just like a horrible story. But it is like, she's safe, and I'm grateful for that, or whatever. Even the community of people that you are around, like, is a safe space. And you are really you have truly planted that in like the right way, in like a really beautiful way. Okay, so it's like to entertain anything that's not that is like, why would I do that? When obviously whatever you're doing, it's working for you. Whatever you watering, the seeds that you're planting, the soil that you're on is very fertile, okay? And that's been proven to you already through your actions, through you being able to obtain like all these things, you know what I mean? Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to fix this for you. Damn, that's the cool part. Okay, so this is what makes you uniquely beautiful, is that anything or everything you touch grows. Anything or everything like around you, you ensure like you can be very picky. I hear your pickings. You be a very picky person. You always like to weigh your options, and you always like to go for it and choose the best bet for yourself. You're very, I hear optional. You're very picky on like what you allow around you, what you allow around you, your life, who you allow in your life, and things like that. Like, you're a very good decision maker, okay? Everything you touch turns to gold. Everything you touch it cultivates into so much more. Like, it's a positive thing, y'all. It's a very positive thing that you do and that you are, that you embody. I'm not saying that you're perfect, but this is like your superpower, y'all. This is your gift, okay? And I feel like this is why I had to go into such detail about this, because this is what makes you ultimately uniquely beautiful. This is what makes you uniquely beautiful, like your ability to do these things. Somebody has amazing legs, Someone's legs like just look great. Okay, very much defined, very much don't skip leg day. You're not skipping ab day, you're not skipping arm day, chest day, back day. Like, it very much shows. Okay, so they can have like a very athletic build and they look amazing. Even if, like, you know, whatever your build is, whatever, right? But yeah, you know how to pick them, you know how to choose them. So it's like, anyone who tried to like fuck you over, it's like you just fucked yourself over out of like a bunch of like good, positive, beautiful things. So it's like, why would I be mad? You know, I'm not missing out on anything. Okay, that is pile 3. So that is very beautiful. So yeah, we do have an energy here already sneaking up on us. We are gonna head over to Patreon and see who is currently crushing on my pile 3s. If this story part ways, thank you for coming to inspire me, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Oh.